Onion rings are really good. Onion rings are also very hard to make. Well, hey, today I'm gonna fix that. We're gonna do some onion fritters. We'll do it on the Blackstone. It's gonna be some good groceries. Let's get started, y'all. That's some good groceries. All right, guys, hey, let's get started. First and foremost, I wanna get our batter ready. And this is gonna be just kind of a traditional, kind of a wet kind of batter. I'm gonna start out with 1 egg. Kind of the inside there of the egg, come on. A little buttermilk, About 3/4 cup or so. All right, got a little bit of self-rising flour. I like to use self-rising. Just a little bit. You could also sub this if you want to do like a beer batter, you know, kind of loose. Go right ahead. I'm just using some buttermilk. Got some cornmeal here. That cornmeal gives it a nice little crispy exterior. All right, let's mix this up a little bit. Look, I mean, we want it loose, but we don't want it really loose, but we don't want it really tight either. I say let's get just a little scotch more of buttermilk here. A little bit of buttermilk. Now, gotta put some flavor in this. You want to get some flavor, just as if you were making an onion ring, or even, you know, just kind of reminds you of almost like a blooming onion also. A little color, a little paprika. Little bit of tang, a little bit of hotness. I'm just gonna do a little dash of cayenne. Okay, we got onion powder. Gonna give it quite a bit of onion powder. Gonna give it some garlic powder. All right, and we're gonna need a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper too. You wanna make sure you do that. All right, pepper, where you at? Pep. All right, well, that's gonna be a good little batter. Boy, I like to get battered in this myself. Come on. We'll mix this up well. I mean, that right there, I think, is gonna make a nice onion fritter. Put this over here to the side. Talk about onions. Just gonna do a sweet onion. Want to use a mandolin with a guard. Lord help, I would not want to do this without a guard. Don't want to pull back any nubs. I had a setting on this. It's like a 1, 2, 3. I'm doing a thin. I want to do 1, okay? You could also do probably little chunks. You know, you want to dice these onions and make a fritter, so be it. I thought a nice thin slice, ring slice, would be really good. So just gonna give these a nice little slicey slice. There we go. What we got? Yeah, look at that right there. Break them loose. Set those to the side. We'll do 1 more. We'll come right back. Nice thin onions. Woo! Y'all comment down below. Are you an onion ring fan? Are you like a blooming onion fan? And just, you know, just let me know. Let me know. Might not be an onion fan at all. We're gonna make a sauce. We need a sauce. These are gonna get done. We wanna dip them in something. If you wanted to buy some honey mustard, yeah, you could do that. But we're gonna make a little sauce. I'm gonna start out with a little bit of mayonnaise. And to that, we're gonna add a little bit of horseradish. Woo-wee. All right, there, get you. Gonna thin it out a little bit of this buttermilk. Okay, just a little bit. Garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of that cayenne right there. Not much. If you want hot, go ahead. Paprika. Paprika is just there for the color. And to give it just a little bit of sweet, I'll squirt a little bit of honey in there. All right, a little salt and pepper. It's needed. A little bit of salt. Okay. Let's give that a little ketchup. That's what I'm missing too. A little squirt of ketchup. Ketchup! Well, that's gonna make a nice little dipping sauce. Let me put my old pinky in there. I like what that horseradish does. Nice, a little tangy. It's not real hot. I like the sweet. Boy, that's good. Whew. Dang it, boys. Let's talk about our griddle. I should have said this before, but I didn't. When I started off, I had this pre-warmed. I got all the burners on low, okay? And what you want to do is we're gonna shallow fry onto our griddle top, and we're gonna add a good amount of oil right onto our cooking top. Okay, and that's going to allow us to shallow fry, and it's not going to be just all around with grease. Really shallow, so you can bring it over here to the where you don't have oil, and it won't be as greasy. So you want to make sure your oil spread around. It's just like if you're deep fat frying, you want to make sure your oil is up to temperature. This is going to be a little messy, but it's okay. So what makes it fun? We'll take our onions, just going to put them right into our mixture. Just like this. Boy, I've made a lot of onion rings. When I used to work at the restaurant, made a lot of onion rings. I don't know how many 50-pound bags of sweet onions we went through, but we went through a lot. A lot of fun. Took a lot of time. All right. I think we're good. Just get the, want to make sure you get all onions nice and coated. And we're going to come over to the griddle, and we're just going to make little piles, okay? Just like this. Ooh. All right, I see you. Ooh, yeah, but buddy. Some big pieces right there. Well, I instantly smell those onions. Smells so good. Kind of smells like you're at the fair. You know, they always got blooming onions around at the fairs and stuff like that. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna give those about 3 minutes on one side. I'm gonna flip them over. All right, see you back. All right, so one little trick. My Blackstone kind of pulls up to pitches to this right here, to this side. And I just like to take my spatula, just bring some oil right over here to these guys right here. Just like that. So we're gonna let these go for another couple minutes till we start seeing a little bit more browning around each side. Won't be too much longer. We're gonna have some onion fritters, y'all. Okay. Oh. Pretty good looking there right there. All right, I'm starting to see a little bit of browning around. Look at those edges. Man, boy, look at that. That's a pretty fritter, if I must say so myself. Woo-wee. Beautiful. Oh, man. Hey, we're just going to get a nice crust on this other side, and we're going to be eating some fritters. All right, y'all, our onion fritters are done. I'll give you a little tip. This is just like a little wire rack. Whenever you kind of shallow fry stuff, you could kind of take these, put them on this rack, and it'll keep things warm. Plus, it'll kind of, get a little bit more of that oil off, and then that way, make it a little bit better for you, but also it don't get soggy, all right? And after you're done, the cool thing is, you can just slide your spatula up under it, and just put it right over your, in this case, like a little sheet pan. It just came off the griddle. I'm gonna put just a little bit of salt on it. And the oil still kind of on there. The salt is gonna melt right to the onion fritter, and it'll just make it really, really good. So these are kind of hot. I'm gonna kind of just cut it right down the middle here. Woo, look at that cross section. Give me a little bit right here. I'm gonna dunk it into our sauce. Cheers, y'all. Oh man. Oh man, that sauce is kind of like an Outback sauce. Oh, the onions are nice. The thinness works so well. So pillowy inside, just like almost like a potato cake. What I'm used to, a potato cake is real soft. This is awesome, y'all. You should try it at home. Next time you have a little get-together, a little football party, basketball party, whatever it is. Could be a kid's birthday party. Hey, head on over to the Blackstone Network where you see other awesome videos just like this. Hey, I'm Matt Hussey, and that's some good groceries.